Wasn't that exciting? Gintama once again handling massive fight scenes and, well, sensitive subjects. Getting someone to realise that running away from their emotions and their troubles isn't really the best course of action, and to take responsibility for those that you might be leaving behind. Also, aha, sword goes swish. That's pretty cool. But, no matter how you look at it, Gintama is far from over. So, sit back, let's get stuck in. I've definitely said it before with other Gintama openings, but it's going to be a sad day when this finally changes again. But are things going to take a more infantile approach in this episode, considering we've just finished an arc that ended on a more serious note? So, but from what I remember, there was a tiny bit of preview. And though I don't remember a lot of their names, each and every one of the background, additionary, ancillary characters, they've definitely left a mark, haven't they? Do you think Sadaharu knows what's going on, or he's just out here having fun? Is that a water color like portrait that's being enlarged there? Yep, she's doing fine. Now is it? Reduced to this kind of state? Things have not gone well for her. Definitely seen better days. They're in from Mega Drive to change that to Genesis. I know it as a Mega Drive, so I'm going with that. Any storyline that involves Kagura's brother, I'm not sure what I'm should be expecting. Is this entire place still under construction? Or was it heavily damaged? Why is he here? What brought him to this neck of the woods? Getting a good meal while he can. And I've just seen that the servants in the back have been tagged like cattle. Okay. Ah, we can't be having that, though. Oh. So that entire arc there was just a distraction? Hmm. Well, we always knew there were things going on in the background, but... Were those little exclamation marks actually a thing in existence there? You know, wouldn't it be easier for business if you just picked planets that weren't inhabited? He has a good appetite. We didn't see the table be refilled at all, but there's a lot of plates there. So is that what he's been kind of reduced to? The clear up crew. Did he have a hook for a hand? Hmm. I mean, for him to be able to speak to him in such words about his higher ups, well, those in control at least, he's not. He doesn't want the power or the responsibility. He just needs a hat. Or an infectious laugh. That might work. Leaving you with the easy work there. Hmm. Apart from, yeah, nearby, not really landmarks, but still, is there much in the way of telling how far you've gone? Poetic. Can we please have one character that's not. Hmm. When did. That's far too close. When did they get merchandised speakerphones and whatnot? That was deserved. Looks like we lost one feminist. Was he actually told to dress up like that to act as a distraction? With just the few of you, yeah. It's hard to tell your place in this universe. What if there's an even greater force out there you just haven't met yet? He doesn't mind damaging his instrument there if it's for the greater good of beating him. How you doing? Couldn't we have this meeting in a more well-lit environment? Ever since the last meeting with Gintoki and the like. Because you knew who he was talking about? Yep, no, that looks like it's all going well as planned. Hmm? I don't think he's going to go down that easily, but why only four? Why only, yeah, 4 bolts? Just keep firing. I I can only see them two working together and destroying the entire lot because that seems like a fun fight. A nice light show. They have definitely made a name for themselves, haven't they? So they had to be stopped? Is that what they're saying? So they're using basically strong flashlights to shoot at them. Sounds exactly like those in power. The thing is, oh, they've got new people in the background now. How long will it be before he poses a problem and needs to be taken down? Careful with your words. He actually corrected himself there instead of how we've known people interact with Prince Barker. There was more to that scene that we didn't see. That is, if you think he's going to be willing to work with you after that. He's not going to dissolve his own little faction. And anyone that won't fall in line. Are you sure? I'm sure he's healing up fine. Oh, I was about to say, why, after being given the order to kill him, why keep him alive? And how to advance their own power and wealth. Are you giving him a job offer? Always looking for the next fight. Are you going to dismantle this place on your way out? Some interesting character designs there. How many characters would just stand there with a smile on their face under threat of execution? So he's been sitting in that cell for 3 days now. Well, at least someone came out and said it. Yeah, there's nothing sneaky going on here, is there? Does he ever actually change his clothes? Because he's always wearing that. Swift. Huh? Surprised Pikachu face. With just the power of a jump, he crushed him through the floor. I mean, yeah, he'd rather go down fighting against impossible odds than just anything else. That's big talk for a dead man. Yeah. So she came out blasting, but everyone else has got a little way to run. Did was was the slow squashing him out of shot really necessary? Yes. If they weren't in trouble already. So now they are pincered, possibly outnumbered, very much outgunned. Got to wait for the elevator. What an escape they're making. Yes, you can leave the corporal punishment for what he called you to a later date. Don't think it's got the same ring to it. Yep, they wouldn't even stop when dead. Seems about right. Is there is there going to be any further storyline with her? Seems like it was kind of rigged. There wasn't ever really a winning. Is that a very shallow bit of water? Now this looks like a music video. It's completely disingenuous to what Gintama is actually like. It could have been a moment there to see what was truly up with Elizabeth. But we'd all be horrified and disappointed. Is is that one going to switch every ending? I have to keep an eye out for that. What's up with Kagura's face? Seems about right. This looks like it's going to be dumb. And I'm looking forward to it. In a world where you backstab your employees at any point, you hire those and then disregard them instantly, and they are incredibly dangerous, like fighting, skilled in weapon arts. What could ever go wrong? And while, yes, showing off Kamui and still can't remember his name, just being complete badasses out here tearing up space, this episode actually gave us a bit more, showing that previous arcs were going on, there's more at play, who hired who, a distraction, so that we can get in power more. What else has been going on behind the scenes that we have not yet been privy to? A lot. But if we knew all the answers, there'd be no surprises. Where's the fun in that? If you liked it, come back for another one, because Gintama's always waiting for you. If you did actually enjoy it, leaving a like would be greatly appreciated. It's actually sickening how many people are seemingly enjoying all of this. And multiple times I've tried saying these kind of things, but it never seems genuine. But I am incredibly grateful to each and every one of you. Kind of the only reason I continue doing this is for all of you, and watching anime, because that's kind of fun as well. So, make sure to join me again. My patrons are why I feel safe at night, but also why I need to look over my shoulder every now and again. So, if you want to be the hired muscle that I definitely won't betray at any point, then consider joining onto my Patreon. You can join the ranks with Sal, Raywin, Electric Tafia, Shiwan, Mecha, Jennifer Rojas, Stinsfire, Big Boy, Mads, Rasmus Poulsen, Girly, Dark Shadow 7899 and everyone else. Just please don't try to start some sort of mutiny.